have the three little circles over on the right, and I think for remote sensing, the concept area is an addition to just the hardware and software manipulation and the data access. So be aware of that, and there's some help for you. I get Integrated Geospatial Education Technology and Training NSF grant. I get delmar.edu. You can get to the web page. There's learning unit exercises with data and exercises, and there's also materials we used in workshops to help educators learn remote sensing. So there's a lot of resources. The other thing that we used during our training, and it's really, we found very effective for entry level, is the tutorials from the National Resources Canada site. Again, your URLs here, if you miss a URL, let me know. If you want, we will be sending the webinar out you can listen to it, or you can send me an email. Also look at the ArcGIS Desktop Help and Resource Center. There's a lot of new information there explaining supervised and unsupervised classification and reclassifying and change detection. These are some hints. I did incorporate them into the presentation itself, but just in case. Relative pathways. This is the test. Under the customized menu, ArcMap options, general path. Be sure and check that box. That way your new documents you open will have relative pathways set. EOO files. I still run into those, especially in a lot of government sites. Those are Exchange files. The new ArcGIS 10 does not have ArcGIS 8 tools. So you have to now convert it to a coverage. So under your conversion tools in your toolbox, go to conversion tools, to coverage, import EOO. Caution when naming it. Remember, coverage is an old DOS format, so keep that name simple with no weird characters and spaces. And then instantly export it either to a shapefile or to a geodatabase. Your rasters are not showing up. What happened? Well, remember the customized menu, map options, raster tab. Be sure and check. Use world file to define coordinates of the raster. We're going to have more of these on the Geotech site and blogs, and many others on the edcommunity.esri.com site. So keep watch for them. In fact, if you find a good one, share it with the rest of us. The other caveat I want you to be aware of, this is the template when you open a new ArcMap document. And if I clicked on a new map, you'll notice down before it says default geodatabase for this map. Well, it's defaulting to my documents. I don't want it to do that. I want it to default to, I want it to go to the geodatabase that I want to use. But what if I'm starting a new one and I don't have a geodatabase? Well, if you click on the little browse folder, and then up in the right hand corner of it, you will see a little icon for new geodatabase. You can actually create a new geodatabase for this new project right here before you start the project. Now, I suggest you set up your file structure before, but if you haven't, at least you've got your geodatabase in your project. There is so much more that is new, but I hope you don't think the learning curve is going to be that difficult. I found it very simple. I find it very difficult now to go back to 9.3 because I'm used to having those dockable windows, especially the search and the if you're doing anything with imagery. So I hope that you think so too. I'd be interested to find out what you think. There's also a lot of new updated books and tutorials. There's a whole one-day seminar that's being given by ESRI all over the US. Go out to this site and you're going to see all these seminars. Sign up for a seminar. It's a free one-day seminar on what's new, and they'll show you a lot more than I have. There's also